Special Counsel Jack Smith just filed a superseding indictment in the federal election interference case against former President Donald Trump. Let's bring in criminal defense attorney Bill Brennan, former lawyer for the Trump Organization. Elie Honig joins us as well. Bill, to start with you, what do you make of the decision to move forward with these slimmed-down charges in this superseding indictment?
Hello, Phil. Elie, how are you? Phil, it's not uncommon for a prosecutor to do this. It's actually a smart move with the trouble that he's having with the now former, but as of an hour ago, current indictment. He now supersedes, he streamlines, and he tries to take that indictment further. I mean, it really is a smart move on Jack Smith's part. Whether it'll survive is unclear right now, but it is a slick move.
To that point, how do you think Trump world would react to this now that it's out?
I think that the former president's lawyers, who are all very competent, will file motions saying we basically got the same old indictment shined up purportedly as something new, that this case has been ruled on already, that this shouldn't change anything. And it really probably will come down to whether or not what's remaining in the superseding indictment is outside the perimeters, the heartland of the Supreme Court's recent ruling on presidential immunity. I mean, that's really where the rubber hits the road here. If there are charges that bring in presidential immunity, it's going to be a problem for Mr. Smith. If there are charges that don't go into that territory, then he may survive.
Elie, to that point, is this just inevitable that this case ends up back at the Supreme Court on some of those questions?
I think it is inevitable, Phil. And here's what's going to happen from here. As Bill said, what we have here now is a superseding indictment. So it replaces the original indictment. The original indictment was about 45 pages. This new one is about 36 pages. And what DOJ has done is take out those items that the Supreme Court specified are now clearly covered by the immunity ruling. Most obviously, the allegations that were in the original indictment relating to Trump's effort to pressure DOJ, those are gone. Those are essentially deleted out of the new indictment. The allegations relating to Mike Pence remain in the new indictment. They're changed a little bit. As Caitlin said before, they're sort of more focused on his role as president of the Senate than his role as vice president. But here's what's going to happen next. They're going to go into court within the next few weeks. Donald Trump's team is going to say, great, they got rid of the DOJ stuff. We agree with that. But we also think everything that's still in the indictment should be immune as well. Judge Chutkan will make a decision. If Donald Trump loses that, he'll appeal to the Court of Appeals. And then if he loses that, he'll try to get it back to the Supreme Court.